got there, guys? Can we stop it though? Thank you. Because the poem has melody and it didn't go with that, and that would have been all bad. Alright? The poem I'm going to do for you is called Unavailable. Basically all I can say is at some point you have been or will be or have been or will have a number 2.
Wow. I got it.
Over and over again, over again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. This is something we all can relate, the thin line between love and hate. That time in between when you meet them and when you gotta leave them. Listen closely. Cause one day when I was out, I met this guy. And he was so sexy that he caught my eye. He asked me my name and I asked him the same. And then naturally next came the number exchange. He said that he was involved, but I knew he would still call because it's all just a part of this game. You see, I never thought that he would leave her. He would maybe just deceive her. Have me here for the side, so at the time, I was going to sit back and enjoy the ride. You see, everything was going good because we both understood that he is not my man. He got a chick. And that's it. Now, the worst about being number 2 was knowing everything that he do. With me, he was honest and true. He explained what he goes through. I was the good friend he could trust. Through happiness, sadness, lust, embracing his body with every thrust. And now people seem to see a couple, hey, as us. Cause over and over again. It was supposed to be temporary, meaning not meant to last. But now that I sit and think about it, over 6 months have passed. But we talk, and we listen, and we spend all of this time, and then we laugh, and we joke, but when we get to bickering, I'm the one crying. But the worst, no. You see, the worst is when you call him, and you can't get through because he's sending you the voicemail, hanging out with her, neglecting you. But I know about her. And he tells me when but oh, it's so amazing when he is right here with me, but it ain't real. It's just a thrill. And I should chill and step back and gather up my facts, but then jealousy sets in on both of our ends, and then he tricks if he thinks I looked at even one of his friends. And now she know about me, and he's mad that she always want to know where he be. She constantly calling his phone, want him to come home. You see, it's just a ploy to get him to leave me alone, and we should quit, but we can't, and it should be over, but it ain't. We both know that it's wrong, but the feeling is just so strong. Cause over and over again, I know it ain't right. And everything done in the dark comes to the light. I feel so trite because he has got a chick in his life who one day might be his wife. It ain't real, it's fake. And he has got way more to lose than me at stake. But sadly, he is not the one playing with my emotions. It's me. I created an imaginary world that I wanted to see, even though he made it perfectly and painfully clear that I am monogamy, would never be. But I love him, I do. Even if he doesn't think it's true, but tell me, what is a girl to do when she stuck me in number 2? And you see, he ain't, and he's no good. He's just a typical brother you meet in the hood, but hey, he got me good. It's all true. It's no lie. It is the story of me and how I once fell in love with an unavailable guy. So tell me, what am I to do when I'm stuck being number 2? What am I to do when I'm stuck being number 2? He loves me not. He loves me not. Oh. Peace, y'all. Nice to meet you.
Let's put our hands together one more time for Let It Breathe. What you got in your hand, Steve?
I have CP's DVD, live in black and white.
Yeah. Y'all remember our comedian who came up here from Detroit? He was fire. Alright? So let's try and support our independent artists. These are DVDs. Poetic Breed got CDs. Alright, let's push it. Tanya Scott got CDs. And this next young brother that we bringing up here to set this poetic mic on, he is a phenomenal young man. He has a mentoring program through poetry that he holds at every high school across the city of Atlanta. He is an international poet. He's my good friend, your good friend. Let's start putting our hands together for the lyrical genius, Mr. Guy Conway.
How's everybody doing? Everybody doing all right?
Yeah!
All right. An unavailable man.
That was hot. That was hot.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
I'm saying it was hot. It was hot.
I knew a woman that had fell in love with an unavailable man before, and I tried to date her. So my question is, what happens to the dude that comes after the dude?
Talk about it, man.
That did all that?
Talk about it.
What happens to him?
What happened to that kid?
He has to suffer for what the unavailable man did, right? So
That's a lot of bad.
I wrote this poem on behalf of the man that comes after the man that was unavailable.
Wow. Let's be honest.
The rebound guy.
Read. Triple rebound.
I could feel the apprehension in her body each time that she hugged me. So I would hold her close and ask if she loved me because I wanted to know what she really thought of me. Not because I took this as some sort of a game. Because if her eyes were the windows to the soul, I could see her heart took the brunt of the pain. And since initial conversations only sparked an interest, I knew for us to survive, we needed more of a flame. But her eyes told me what her words could not. She could never love me because for me, she expected more of the same. Had already relegated me as being some trifling dude before even taking the time to know my name. And the fact that her apprehensions had her questioning my intentions, well, that made me feel sort of ashamed, but I shouldn't be. You see, she took me not being there every night or calling every day as being done out of defiance. And I'm trying to get her to see that relationships are built on compromise, not out of compliance. Hot nights with open arms should replace closed minds and cold shoulders that they see a single unit, reliant, rich with a love that's recession-proof. As others sell us short, we buy in. But in order for this to work, I need your buy-in. Take stock in the fact that my words are true and will remain undaunted. That I would never exchange you 200 pounds of BS and P500. See, these walls you put up, please confront it, because this is a one-way street and we are both on it. And if we invest in ourselves, then we can get the rate of return that we both wanted, if we both want it. But tell me this, how can I get past her past when every time she looks at me, she only sees him? And why is it when it comes to my words with those of her friends, she tends to always believe them? I mean, I get it. If love can take your heart to hell and back, the bruise on her soul proves that she's been giving of herself to receive him, done everything she could to please him. But now she is so blinded by his deceit that she can't see that he is him. And I am me. Would rather take a hold of your hand than have a dime piece. Don't sell me short like Webster, because even he cannot define me. There are guidelines to this relationship. So let me show you the manual. Lose his. And I know that you can be ruthless, but I'm asking you to give up all that down the street parking, around my house walking, neighborhood stalking and choose this. Because I realize that your shoulders are weary from carrying all this baggage, but let me massage away the bruises. Take the dagger of deceit out of your heart and to Brutus. Because in reality, the truth is that I know that you said that you would take my life if you ever caught me slipping. But you don't have to worry about taking my life because to you, my life has already been given. You don't have to worry about me taking life because to you, my life has already been given. So baby, you don't have to worry about me thinking that you're crazy. Because what woman isn't? But what man hasn't lied before? Wanted to have his cake and eat it too, and so he tried before. Thought the grass was greener on the other side before, so he left the only woman who truly loved him with tears in her eyes before. And I'm not asking you to forget that man, even the one that I was before. I'm just trying to convince you in this moment that you are the only thing that I adore. Because I realize that his past transgressions have moved you of all your trust, but when I look in your eyes, I only see purity. So from this point forward, don't call me dichotomy, but call me Halliburton. Because I specialize in security. And we're going to get past your insecurity. Because I'm going to show you that what is pure is in me. Show you that love that is pure will be. So again, let me ask you, do you love me? And hope that you can answer it without deceiving me completely. Because only nodding your head and never really answering the questions is deceiving me completely. Just think of what we could be if you see me for what I am instead of what you perceive where we be. I'll be able to get you to look me in the eye and tell me that you love me if I could just get you to believe in me completely. Yours truly, the man that comes after the man that was available. Thank you.